What's up? This is your boy Super, and I'm playing Death Stranding Director's Cut. In the last episode, we were on a mission delivering fragile cargo. That was a terrible mispronunciation. To the weather station, Courier Gauge. We're about 300 meters, maybe less, from where we picked up the cargo at. Courier Gauge. We just got a new feature that allowed us to leave our objectives on the screen at all times, but it drains our battery. So I think we're going to get closer before we turn that on. We got 214 likes, wow, while we were offline. A road I helped build. I think we're going to just stick to the worn path in front of us here. Start at that ladder, go up the cliff. Go to the watchtower or whatever that tall structure is and hang a left. Definitely need some Cairo crystals. I might even fight some BTs to get some more. It's totally optional to help or interact with other players in any way. You probably won't even use the bridges that you help build because it's a pretty linear game. There's not very much backtracking if you follow the story only. But if you take side missions, there's some decent amount of backtracking. Ultimately, no reward for doing anything other than the story. Pretty much. I mean, you might get a blueprint that's so insignificant you don't even notice that you don't get it, like a bowler gun with a tiny feature added or something, I don't know, but most of the game is just frivolous, but I still like it. So the ladder doesn't help us any if that's the one we were following. Go up the middle valley right here. We are in BT territory. That should be exciting. Fully supplied with gear. Timefall. Really close now, right in front of us. About a grenade here. That should lure in the other one for an easy kill. He's moving pretty slow though. I know we can hit him, but it's just off screen. I can't aim properly. And they're right in our path, so it's easy Cairo crystals for us. That should hit him. We got him with the splash effect. He's at least injured, but it doesn't look like he's dying. So unfortunate. We got him that time. I love the screaming, howling sound effect. My cell phone's going up and it won't stop. Fucking Facebook. Facebook's the only app, it just never shuts up. Drain your battery. And it's not even over important things either. Got a guy to the right and to the left. I think we can make it past him. Oh, I don't think we can make it past him though. We can hit him. There's also a guy to the left in front of us right there. god. Like we're screwed now. Might have made it past the. Oh no, we sure didn't. Shake 'em off in here. Lost the fucking gear, son of a bitch. An empty grenade. There's simply no choice here. We have to get our cargo. Grenade didn't do anything. What the hell? Don't see any in our immediate vicinity. Okay, now where is our objective? Up Le Mountain. I think we're leaving BT territory. Didn't go as well as I hoped. Some stuff around here. Looks like it's to our right. Can't see it. Oh, did we get the Cairo crystals? Come on. Oh, under the edge of this rock. Must be on the other side of that rock, to our right. Okay, I see it. That deep ass creek here. Might as well lay a ladder, because you can never be too safe. Might have to cross again. I would like to cross just to get the Cairo crystals. We're out of BT territory. Can you see how shallow that is and it's still red? Jeez, we'll drop a ladder, I guess. I mean, how narrow it is and it's still deep enough to kill you and make you drop your gear. Things can never be easy. Head up the mountain here. Weather stations, at least mid-game, if not late game. But I did a lot of side quests and meaningless things when I first played it, so. You know how we were in the first area, then we went on a boat and met Fragile and did all that? I spent a decent amount of time in that first area doing trivial things, learning the game. How many crystals do we have now? 332 micrograms. And I'm in the mood to play Eternal.
Beginning scan. Scanning Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons
About
detected.
the old CRS
Cargo
container
verified.
repair spray. Okay. Should be getting close to being empty.
Delivering cargo.
Hello. Sam
Ho
Bridges,
ho
right?
ho!
We've been expecting
Merry
you. The
Christmas!
gauge you brought is going to save a lot of lives. Let me do a quick inspection. Oh, wonderful. It's in perfect condition. Thank you.
Had you any doubt? Come on. What did we only get? S rank. I thought we were getting a C rank. Special alloys can now be used at all UCA facilities. The amount of materials that can be used at the weather station has increased. So is it already a member? Connection level 2. Porter grade 155.
Once you connect us to the network, we'll be able to share our measurements with everyone. You mind doing the honors?
The game becomes more challenging now. Bigger deliveries, more encounters for BTs. I would call it the second act. What are we in, like Oregon, Idaho, Iowa? Almost the New Nevada, New Mexico area. Weather station, PCC level 2. That means we should have new buildings. Floating carrier to carry cargo. New interview data, chiral clouds and timefall. Timefall shelter, we can construct. Safe houses, we can construct. In the cufflinks, we can check the weather forecast. The safe houses are
I'm sure
really
we told
cool.
you,
I
but this
think they
weather
could have
station was
been
built
a
before the
larger
Death
part of the
Stranding.
game.
Bridges 1 came and fixed it up. Unfortunately, we lost contact with our weather satellites a while back. Interference from chiral clouds. So it's been
But
tough to measure
they're
chiralium levels
pretty
and predict
frivolous
timefall. But
in
thanks
the
to
end
you,
of things,
this weather station can finally function as
the
intended.
grand
You
scheme.
made our jobs easier. Now let us do the same for you. We won't let you down, I promise. Take care.
It's almost like they designed it to be frivolous on
The weather
purpose.
station back online. Excellent work, Sam. When a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant impact.
And
on
we also
chiralium
have to
levels,
do
and
more
measuring
missions
that impact is
involving
one of
mules
QKIT's
from
primary
now
functions.
on.
The more we know, the more accurately we can
It's
determine
a
where to
mule
expect
base right near the
timefall
weather
and when.
station.
Without the
I remember
chiral
being
network,
stranded and
we'd be left
having to
guessing.
walk from a mule base to the
And
weather
thanks to your
station with
latest accomplishments, you can
almost
now review the
overloaded with
weather
cargo,
forecast via your cufflinks. Check your map.
and my
You'll see.
destination wasn't even
I'll
the
be coming
weather
handy when you're
station.
planning routes. I'll keep an eye on
I
the
just had
chiral
to go
density
there
signal
and
right here in my lab.
recompose
It's not
myself.
too far from South Knot City. Keep processing those orders and you'll put
These
that region on the
mules
grid soon enough. Good luck, Sam.
did a lot of damage to me.
Good work, Sam. That's one more site on the grid. Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it. The weather station's forecast should be visible to everyone on the chiral network now.
Playing the game's not
Yourself
easy,
included.
although
You can
most of the
access them
things
via
in
your
here are
cufflinks.
frivolous.
Could be useful when plotting your routes.
They did a great job on the story.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further
Usually when
information.
games are frivolous, they're also easy. Like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us 2. We can recycle things. We have some metals we can recycle. Some used grenades we can recycle. Used blood bag. Cairo crystals.
Thank you for your continued
Share lock. We got boots, level 2 climbing anchors. We don't have the blueprint for those, so we should probably take them. Power skeleton level 3. We do not have the blueprint for either. We should probably take it. Ladders, floating characters, ceramics. They're probably full of ceramics here, and that's why they're in the share box instead of being recycled. I probably could have used the menu more efficiently, but we're going to have to spend a little bit more time in the menus now. Private locker, there's nothing. So we got to equip the skeleton, equip the PCCs. We don't need to equip the weather forecast.
Can now be viewed via your cufflinks. Should come in handy when you're on the road.
Well, it doesn't. Another frivolous thing. Cargo, power skeleton level 3. Equip. Now we should, yep, we have a level 2 ready to recycle. Climbing anchor level 2, that means we can recycle one of the level 1s. PCC we can recycle now because we unlocked the blueprint for level 3. Just not prepared to deal with all that. Power recycle that. PCC recycle. Climbing anchor 1 recycle. Climbing anchor 1 recycle. Oh shit, we should have kept one of these. We still can. Okay. We only grabbed one climbing anchor level 2, so we only need to recycle 1. Bridges, boots, level. I think we're all good. We shouldn't have any PCCs besides the level 2 we just got. Let's go ahead and fabricate some more. We still have a level 1 PCC.
They're perfect for keeping you and your cargo dry until the weather improves.
Like when you first discover and hear about timefall shelters, you're like, oh my god, I have my own base. It's nothing like that. It's just a glorified post office box where you drop shit you don't want to carry. That's all it is.
Congratulations, Sam. Your PCC's leveled up, so to speak. It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
Oh wait, it also makes a decent garage if you need a vehicle, but not everybody stores vehicles there, so unless you're gonna fabricate one, it's not, you can't use it for that either.
But once complete, it's pretty much identical to a private room.
Like they should have like a time limit thing that if your vehicle is lost or somewhere and you can't retrieve it, after a certain time it returns to the nearest garage or something like that. Because if everything else is so advanced technology-wise that could be a thing, like auto-driving cars, you know.
A floating carrier is a kind of...
I mean, it fits in with the story.
Chiral crystals keep it suspended in midair, allowing it to move unimpeded over rough terrain. You can load one up with cargo and tow it to your destination with minimal effort. If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take 2. Just keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate. Make sure you have enough to get where you need to go.
So I'm going to take 1 floating carrier, 2 PCCs, level 2. We have no ladders. I'll take 2 ladders. We got 1 climbing anchor. Container repair sprays. Alright, blood bags are okay. Boots are still fine. Only need 1 power skeleton. Our bowler gun is level 2. That's still good. Still have 4 hematic grenades. Okay, we just got to recycle our level 1 PCC. $63 out of 300. See, that new power and carrier level 3 skeleton, we were at like 280, so now our max capacity is 310 kilograms. Alright, level 1 PCC, so long. So much potential in the game that's never fully materialized. No, there's another. Manifested. Okay, that's a better word. Story orders. We got 3 of them. Wow, let's take them all. It's a lot too much cargo. Okay, well, thank you for telling me. One at a time it is. We're going to deliver wheat seeds to the Timefall farm that's surrounded by mule camps. I think I chose, when I first played, I chose all 3 missions, carried all that gear, I was almost over encumbered. Then I went first to the place surrounded by mules, and I got so ravaged by them that I had to come back to the weather station, cancel the missions, and do them one at a time. I think that's exactly what happened. Good on gear. Well, we might have actually wanted to get another bowler gun. I don't know how much ammo we have in that one. We're gonna need like 3 bowler guns actually if we want to neutralize every enemy at the mule camp. Not a bad choice to carry so much. And I had a floating carrier attached. I don't know if that was the first time or in my second playthrough, but I had all 3 missions selected. I was stacked up on my back. I had a carrier. Went to the mule camp first, lost everything. Barely made it back. We're a little overburdened right now too, actually. And our battery in our legs is depleted. We need a charging station. Online. Cargo. Ladders, ropes, ladders, cargo. Jeez, like the first 8 items are just different variations of cargo. Post box, watchtowers, bridges, generators. That's what we're looking for. And they're pretty. There's one right on our path. Don't see it though. Okay, right over there. Our battery is in the yellow. Because it's a used power skeleton, that's what happened. Some Cairo crystals too. See if we have anything to help upgrade this. We do not. That might not be a bad idea to try and upgrade this. Of course, it'll just make my Let's Play longer. That's the only negative thing. How far away? 1,400 meters, jeez. It's gonna be hard to fight off like gangs of mules while we're leaning over all the time. We only selected 1 mission, the rest is just gear. We have to have gear.
Just you.
Road would help a lot. Because at the mule camps, there's lots of vehicles. We could go there, complete the objective, get into a vehicle, load up the vehicle with all this extra stuff that we get from the mule camp. I think we might build at least 1 road. Let's do it. Let's just do that. Why the not?
To live each day imagining what tomorrow will be like. And our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture.
Past the road.
But somewhere along the line we lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals.
We can't build a road.
Focused only on the here.
We haven't
and
unlocked
now.
roads yet. We can build safe houses, timefall shelters, bridge. Oh, haven't even unlocked the road yet. Son of a bitch. That's a good sign, footprints. But they just turned around. Interesting looking structure over there. It looks like something we need to add on to later, distribution center or something. Wow, not even on the map yet. Let's just equip the bowler gun. This one has one shot left out of 24, so it was a good idea to make two. Kind of hard to balance when you have something equipped at the ready. But time for another lovely song. This big, beautiful hill and valley we walk. Prairie now. Must be in range. Music stopped. Oh, we got scanned. Now we got scanned. All blue. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're out of the chiral network as well. Type of farm equipment out. Oh, they're coming in a fucking truck. Oh my god. I don't think they can see us. They're just going to the last place they scanned us at. That guy can probably see us. And he did see us. There's another memory chip in the building. There's needle post boxes that have tons of lovely gear in them. Tons of lovely loot. You got him. You get off the truck, we can get them just as easily. Okay. We gotta wait till we get all of the guys. We gotta get the memory chip though. I don't know. There's somebody running right up on us. So now we've got to get upstairs. Oh, there's a stairway right there. Could you imagine doing all this with the carrier? Traveling behind you loaded to the tippy top. It wasn't fun. So where is that? It's at the building. Are you serious? They can't see that big stack of packages up above the grass. They can see that. There's no point of trying to be sneaky. Some Cairo crystals out in the middle of the lush grass. Mail received from Thomas Sutherland. The bots are here. Is that for the best? Weren't they saying that that's what went wrong last time? They tried to automate everything with robots and it turned out to destroy everything. And that's how the mules started, because they were jealous of the robots taking their jobs, their purpose in life.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Oh boy.
Lost them. It wasn't so bad this time around.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
You can't get us, losers. We're out of range. Flying maggots. Alive flying maggots, even better. Mail from Thomas Sutherland. Bring me my timefall, Porter. Tomas Sutherland. Me and Fragile are gonna settle down in this place. Settle down here, yeah, in the country. I actually thought that might be part of the story the first time I played. Once I saw how big and beautiful this place was.
Thank you. Ridges has always been so good to us. Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
Well, I'll did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage?
Timefall Porter is beer. Porter style beer. S rank. Sound data of the song I'm leaving. Connection level 2. Porter grade 158.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you? If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her...
I know Fragile, alright.
If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth.
You guys want to join the
She's a hero.
chiral network or not?
And you can tell her I said so. All right, the network. Think you can get us online?
what it's going to be like as soon as quantum computing makes an advancement. They already have things making the quantum entangled a living thing. It's tardigrade. A new interview data prepper interview the timefall farmers.
So,
Scanner
Sam,
nullification.
you've been
Finally, we
working on
got it. I
that
talked
to get
about
into
that
your
in the
cargo,
previous
right?
episode. How to stop
Well,
mules from
to help
scanning you.
prevent that from happening again, we've
Forgot we had
upgraded
to
our own
unlock it.
cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the wiser, and you can carry on without worry. Timing is everything, though.
Timing is everything, babe.
Thank you. Now to start really
You're
using Timefall
welcome.
to our advantage.
They don't even have names. The
Our
Timefall
farm will be
farmer and
a world
environmental
first.
scientist.
Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but
It's one of
without
the
the ability
prettiest
to predict
locations.
Timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness.
Isn't she quaint looking?
We'll be able to expand our operation and use Timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land. We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem. Hell, maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the Timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us.
That's what I'm hoping
But I'm up
for.
for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
The name's Mr. Porter Bridges.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it. Huh? Well, would you look at that? You
Halfway
only
through the
just
game.
brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery
I
terminal.
mean, do
for
not
further
enter.
information.
Of course I'm gonna do it if you tell me not to. Memory chip data. Data. Data.
The Great Deliverer does it again.
That's the right
Much obliged.
pronunciation.
I am a dog. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
For what? What is it? What's the big deal? The following data can now be viewed via your cufflinks menu. Honda Rebel 500, Low Roar. The song by Low Roar. Honda Rebel must be the model they used for the reverse strikes. We're up to 40,000 likes. Just last episode we had 38,000. Honda Christine. This is a movie where the car comes to life. I remember that. Glasscraft. Glass blowing. They called it Glasscraft instead because of the innuendo. The 1963 Japanese horror movie Godzilla with psychedelic mushrooms. Similar to Cryptobiotes, that sounded interesting. A 1963 horror movie by Ishiru Honda, director of several entries in the Godzilla series, Godzilla, in which a group of 7 castaways find themselves stranded on a deserted island with only one rule: don't eat the mushrooms. But soon enough, mushrooms are the only food that's left, and the rest of the film follows the fate of those forced to sample this forbidden fruit. The mushrooms in this cult classic are the precursors of Death Stranding's cryptobiotes, or possibly even the coral found in the scene. At least there are certain superfans who say so. Here it is, the Honda Rebel 500, a bike named for the individualistic nature of those who ride it. The 2010 saw a decline in cruiser-style motorcycles, so this new model from Honda was a breath of fresh air. One that was iconoclastic spirit won its legions of fans. Simple, tough, and cool, it's a design that would inspire any reporter to climb astride it and set off down the newly rebuilt highways of the UCA. Low Roar by Low Roar is a solo project of American musician Ryan Karazita, who first released an album under that name in 2011. The globe-trotting musician finally encountered Hideo Kojima in the flesh at the release of the first Death Stranding trailer in LA. It was the meeting of two similarly creative minds, and after being contracted initially to provide sound effects, he was eventually asked to record a version of Easy Way Out specifically for the second trailer. Low Roar's third album, Once in a Long, Long While. An Unknown Man's Journal, The Secret Confessions of a Certain Someone. Access the interviews menu to learn more. Unidentified. Okay, that's probably interview data. That's probably Die Hardman or Dead Man's Journal. There's Die Hardman's journals, Hartman's journals, or even Hartman's about the actor Mads Mikkelsen or whatever. Definitely not Mama or Fragile. Definitely not the Bridges staff. Definitely not Preppers. An Unknown Man's Journal. Here it is, right here. Not really interested in that. We use no gear, so we don't need to make any more gear. We didn't use anything to recycle anything. Our bowler gun still has 12 so shots. I read it wrong in the beginning. Nothing in the private locker. Orders. They're not story quests, but we have to head back to this place anyway, I think. Let me double check where we have to head back to pick up story quests. Is that a station just north of us? I think the side quest will take us there, and that's the closest station to the north. Or we can do them. We can grab some materials here and then head north. So that's got to be taking us to where the last story mission was. I didn't want to make any more ladders. Gotta take some beer back to pick up a story quest.
Order assigned.
But first we have to grab some materials to repair some vehicles from behind the facility. I like how he's struggling to get through the long grass instead of just sprinting like normal. The quality of the game is a little frivolous to add it with everything else. To put such high quality things and then make the rest of the game such a waste, that doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like two people had conflicting viewpoints of how to make the game. We need a drink. We need a little more than a drink, really. We need to sleep. More Cairo crystals. Love it. We're up to 394 micrograms. The Timefall should be refilling our canteen. What the hell?
Nice.
458. Oh yeah. Oh crap, looks like we just passed something, but I guess it was footprints, I don't know. Wow, we really have to grab all of these packages. I'm not sure we have the room. Six kilograms or more, so you don't have to grab them all. You only have to have 6 kilograms, but we've got 6 exactly right now. Let's auto arrange this. That should be better. There's 6 packages for a total of 36 kilograms. We might try to grab them all, I think. Materials to fix the vehicle maintenance. A lot of kyber crystals over there. There's 18 out of 36 halfway. Maybe we should use the carrier for this. It's not going to weigh us down, it'll just be too tall. Kyber crystals are so pretty. A ton of them. We're up to like 800 micrograms now.
That's a big one.
934. That one was over 100. Jeez. Glad we came over here. Let's actually deploy the carrier. Forgot to finalize it. Open cargo menu. I'm gonna put these, the ones we're picking up for the mission on it. Now we have to attach it.
Let's get a move on.
And head on out. And that, my friends, is the floating carrier. Can't really tell it's floating, but it is. I don't remember how much it can hold. We can look that up. It doesn't say. We have to have it in our inventory to see how much it can hold. Wow, those two are kind of difficult to get. Somebody even used the climbing anchor. The one on the left. This might be one of our longest missions so far, and it's just a lame side quest. So we're gonna put this on the carrier. Two more.
Oh, good. That was close.
Glad we have one more drink left because our stamina's depleting quickly. He didn't need to use the climbing anchor to get this. But son of a bitch, at least our carrier, nothing bad happened to our carrier. That was quite a fall.
Sorry about that, baby.
Going up a little too fast. like it can hold 8 of these containers. I wonder how much these weigh. Okay, all 6 of them is 36. So it can hold about 54 kilograms. At least in this size container. There's no purpose for a road out here. This is a freaking wasteland. Behind the time far fall, there's no traffic to this area. You never come back. If you even come back to the Timefall farm, you need to come nowhere near it back here. Yeah, see, this area is where the road's being built. You never come here again. I guess they didn't know that. That's it. Time to head back. Which one of these is the farm? Not that one, this one. Okay. I think there might be one story mission that comes back to the Timefall farm. Never-ending side deliveries, because I think they just repeat, kind of like Fallout 4 side quests or faction quests. But you'll never come behind it again, that's for sure. That battery's going dead. Some chiral crystals over here. Special beer was ruined, we just failed that quest. I'll try to repair it. We got 995 micrograms of chiral crystals, that's nice. But I don't think repairing it's gonna do it any good. So when it says it's ruined, just freaking ruined.
There we go.
Looks like somebody put a ladder and something that set on top of the farm. There's a memory chip up there. That's probably why the ladder's there. 2 inhabitants.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Water container repair spray. That's not it. That's a climbing anchor. Wonder what's different about climbing anchor level 2. Yeah, it looks like quite a few of them are just ruined. And that bottle is empty. Now that bottle's empty. That was our last bottle. So we'll recycle now. Nope, not that. You're not welcome. We'll make 3 more.
Thank you for your
Get back to spraying. I think that was all of them. Yeah, okay. I accidentally detached it. What can we deliver? All of these. Okay, awesome.
see us again. Oh my. Look how much there is.
Wow.
All of it.
I wasn't expecting all this.
You're welcome. S rank, connection level 3, bandwidth increased. Human
We've added a new
detection.
function to your Odra deck. A
Oh,
human scanner of sorts.
awesome.
That way you can tell if a sneaky mule is hiding behind a wall or whatever. Can't keep it active all the time though, so be careful.
Glad we did that little side quest. One or more bots have completed deliveries. They got a B rank. The automation revolution complete a standard order with a delivery bot. Trophy earned. Porter grade 160.
Oh, before I forget, there's something we want you to have.
Awesome. It's giving you some ceramics, lightweight, 800. You didn't even equip them. The lightweight, which is awesome. Easier to construct structures now.
Don't be a stranger.
Good work.
No, they don't have any more material orders we can accept. We don't have any in the share locker. They have some players lost cargo, a bunch of equipment that we don't need. We could have used the container repair spray, but we already fabricated some extra lightweight ceramics. They've got 1,000 of them, which is only 20 kilograms. A bunch of regular ones, some special alloys. Makes me want to stay here and mess with things, but it's of no little to no reward. Why can't I pick up the carrier? I'll pick it up now. We can ride it. Let's try that out. Like a little skateboard. I guess you can only ride it downhill. I don't know. We're not oh, there we go. I want to pick it up. I didn't want to carry it in my hand.
Anybody home? We'd be lost without you, Sam.
That's one of the reasons why we just accidentally deployed it. We can't carry it on our backer suit for some reason. It's unfortunate. And he just dropped it on his own. Why would you do that, Sam? Why can't we carry it? I'll leave it out. What? So our mission is still selected to go back to where we came. Yeah. We can go around the meal camp if we want. I don't think we had the option to sleep there, so let's take a drink. There's a generator over there. And a shelter. Maybe we could sleep at the shelter. And a trike, which is awesome. We got some metals, some chiral crystals, ceramics. $10.74, my